Yo, Project My Life. Went for a nice little bike ride. I'm still on my bike ride. I figured I would just take the camera out. It's been a minute, and I've been feeling anxious about not creating content. And I love creating content. I love documenting. Project My Life started in 2007, actually 2001, pre-MTV, documenting my journey to become whoever I was becoming, whether it be a bodybuilder, whether it be a businessman, father, husband, all of that, entrepreneur. So I started filming, I started documenting without knowing that social media was going to be such a huge part of our everyday lives. I just documented, and I didn't really share a lot of it. I mean, obviously MTV was a big share, right? That was my first vlog, 2003. Syndicated on national television, like I don't know how many countries. I've been saying 13, so I'm going to say 13 countries, which is pretty wild. So that was my first big video, right? Viral video. So it's hard to compete with that now when I create videos, and I always compared it to that. So I would say if I can't get to that level every time in my head, then why am I even bother doing it? Nobody's going to see it. Why do people care? All the silly stuff that comes around, like the negative thoughts that come along, and they hijack your positive thoughts. And I'm pretty aware of those thoughts, but for whatever reason, the past 20 years, I haven't produced a lot of content. I'll pop off with a video and I'll be consistent for a couple weeks or even months, but then I fall off. It's probably been a thread in my life since I was a little boy, and now that I'm 46, relating it to maybe some ADHD. Never clinically diagnosed, but when I was a kid, my mom would, she brought me to a doctor because I was rambunctious and high energy, and I was way different than my brother, who was 13 years older than me, who is 13 years older than me, 14. So we had different personalities. So when I was born, I was feral. And my parents wanted to check me out. For whatever reasons, they thought that I was, ADHD. So I'm grateful the doctor said, no, he's just hyperactive. Put him into some sports. So that was like my start of judo. And then my parents always, instilled me being involved in some kind of sport, for social activity and for physical activity, for mental health, for physical health, for all of it. So it was like the baseball, and then I joined the football team, and then it became bodybuilding was like my passion, and that's still where I'm at right now. But right now I'm on my bike, and I got into cycling because that's also something that is low impact and good for the cardio, good for the health, the heart and the lungs, and also the mountains that I climb. It's good for muscular endurance as well. So anyway, getting back to what I was originally talking about, it's creating content and documenting where I'm at right now. I'm a 46-year-old new dad, started a little bit late in life. Those of you who have not been paying attention, Karen and I had some not infertility, we were able to get pregnant, but the baby wasn't living past a certain time. So we've had more than a couple, traumatic situations in the past 4 years. And yeah, a lot of shit has happened in my life, in my project, and I haven't been sharing it consistently. And I want to start, and I just want to I want to stop stopping and just continue and just create and just share. All that to say is where I'm at right now. There's a transformation happening. Being a new dad is a process, and I'm learning that it's way more difficult than I thought. Like, yeah, well, I just have a baby. I have a kid. It'd be fun taking them on adventures and doing all these things, family-like, and raising a kid or being able to mentor somebody that's something that's mine, that's mine, my DNA, with somebody that I love passionately. It's like, it's a no-brainer. Love it. It's a humbling experience, and I have more empathy for the dads and moms out there who have kids, more than one kid, or one kid, and it's hard. With that said, it's amazing. When I fed him this morning, and it's just fascinating to know that he started from a little tiny itty bitty nothing, so microscopic that you can't even see with the naked eye, and now he's like making noises and trying to talk, trying to communicate, and eating, and laughing, and of course crying when he's upset. But it's fascinating to see this little human develop, and it brings me to a place of gratitude. Like, that was me one day, back in the day. And that was you, if you're watching this right now. You started from nothing. And the evolution of our lives, we end up nothing. It's wild. So what we do in that period of time that we're here is, I don't know, nothing short of amazing. And I feel like my contribution, things that make me happy, are creating content and sharing and connecting with people. Excuse me. So yeah, a lot to share, a lot to talk about, and I'm excited. Also in the business, we are going through a transformation in the business. We rebranded last year. Karen and I we started this business in 2009 in New York City, and then made our way into Somerville, New Jersey, Somerset County, and now we've developed from a 1,100 square foot studio. Now we have a 3,500 square foot studio, specializing in personal training, nutrition education, accountability coaching, and community building. And it's fun, but it's a business, and it's not always fun. And we're going through a season right now where we're changing how we do our training model. It's going to be elevating our personal training experience. That said, there's a lot of things that are changing, and change is hard. But the only thing consistent in life is change and evolution. So if you prevent those things from happening, if you stop them, like I have been stopping creating content, I don't feel fulfilled. So natural evolution is to change and transform. So it's a season right now where there's some, I get to do a little housekeeping, tidy up things, and there's a reason why. I think it's just seasonal in general in the fitness industry in the world right now, but also like, me not being there for a couple weeks during giving birth, or Karen giving birth, and me being home with the baby, and business requires the leader, and we're shifting right now. So it's a little it's going to be uncomfortable. It's a little bit like messy right now in the transformation phase. We have new people coming in who want to join, but we're like in between, like how we do our onboarding, how we do our training. So it's this weird phase of like telling them like, oh, things are changing, but this is where we're at. Anyway, it's all a different topic. The point is seasonal transformations. It's like the caterpillar going into the butterfly. Have you ever seen it? If you've ever been to a butterfly garden and you watch the caterpillar become a butterfly, it's not pretty. It's like cringy. But then the beautiful butterfly comes out. I think I got a mosquito that flew down my shorts. Oh my gosh. I may have gotten bit by a mosquito, but it's weird. How the fuck did it get under my shorts? How did it get in my short? My pants are so tight. How did it get in there? Maybe it's not. I don't know. My point is, some seasons of life aren't the prettiest, and you can still find the beauty in them by adapting to the changes that are happening. So I should probably label this channel the Uneducated Philosopher. Maybe. That said, believe in yourself, trust the process, practice patience. I'm gonna get back on my bike, finish my day, or start my day, I should say. Meetings. I'm doing some remodeling in the studio, taking down walls to make a bigger podcast studio, which I'm gonna document because I want to show that transformation. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Believe in yourself, trust the process, practice patience. If you're a new dad, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a bodybuilding or fitness fan, and you've been following my content, give me a like, share, comment below, and let me know that you're watching and still watching. If you've been one of the real ones since 2003, let me know. And probably going to give some stuff away on a monthly basis just for your support. And I want to grow this channel, and I want to be finishing what I started, which was 2002. I wanted to build a documentary around my life, and now in this wonderful world we live in, we have the ability to do that with a phone. I'm out. Peace.